it's crazy because you see these guys literally playing Grand Theft Auto. They're in their cars and they're ramming stop signs. They're running over fire hydrants. They're ramming cars they're running around with like mass vigilantes. And
Hmm.
yes, that is not, there are other ways to terrorize people and disappear people off the streets besides doing that. Like you mentioned, excessive force. In law enforcement, a lot of times excessive force complaints were dealt with internally. Officers were
Hmm.
suspended, their badges, their guns were taken, their credentials. You were put on desk duty or whatever. This administration doesn't believe in that. Like we had at Capitol Police, we had a policy that said we couldn't wear masks to cover our face. Now, obviously, somebody wearing a baklava, whatever you pronounce it, during 20-degree weather is a lot different than in 80 degrees you out there masked up. Now, obviously, there's a
Hmm.
difference, but you couldn't be out there covering your face up. And that was a department policy, but it wasn't against the law. So who enforces department policy? It starts at the head, Kristi Noem.
Hmm.
She don't care about, she's encouraging people to do that. So there's no accountability at the department level. Now, these people that are clearly breaking the laws, it's going to be up to local law enforcement to bring charges, and state attorneys generals, which we've seen. There's a lot of attorneys generals across the country are fighting back. They're filing lawsuits to have them removed, but that's not settling the case of them terrorizing and committing crimes.
Hmm.
So I know there is a lot of cover. Qualified immunity comes into play when you're talking about law enforcement under the scope of their responsibilities, but there still doesn't cover them for being civilly sued. And I believe that we need to be seeing a lot more of that. Unfortunately, those type of lawsuits cost money and resources that the average person being targeted does not have. But when
Hmm.
you have the full Department of Justice and the FBI and Homeland Security's budget, it's tough to fight against. So I just think it's going to take a couple brave individuals to continue to come forward and not let it go. Not just say,
Hmm.
"Hey, I filed a complaint with their office." No, you need to file a lawsuit in the courts, in the civil courts, and take them to court.